You both him and Monica are not fighters. But don't push me because I'm close to the edge. Well, there's a scene where I want to say it was recess time, and one of the guys had something disrespectful to say about Monica. And the way Donovan just like almost like forgets everything his mother taught him to allow somebody to get under his skin. But his thing is this boy disrespected my girl, and I'm not having that. So he gets pulled. I want to say Coach Baker was doing duty that day. Like he was doing recess duty. And so story time with Coach Baker. For those of you who've been following me or not been following me, my name is Ryan N. Jenkins. I am the author of 7 books, 6-time self-published, and one of my first novel is Reverse. Reverse is a preteen love story between best friends where the best friend Donovan admits to his best friend Monica, I like you, but she is in reverse literally with her feelings about what she wants to do with this. So I shared how I'm currently working on the edits of Retreat. And with Retreat, I include some of my favorite people. I've already talked about it in detail, the post about Miss Wendy, or Mrs. Wendy, whose name is Wendy Coakley, who was my math teacher in 8th grade. I shared a story about that, so go back to my previous post to look at that. I never mentioned Coach Baker. Now, Coach Baker, because he was my favorite track coach of all time, I decided to include him in Retreat. So he schooled the boys and the girls team, and I don't really have any interacting with him with Monica's character, which is technically me grown up, technically not all the way together. How Ryan, how Sway, because Monica was serious about her grades. Monica wasn't as boy crazy as I was. Yeah, it's a lot of things, and she really just was serious about life. Me, I was just trying to be a social butterfly. Yeah. I have an interaction between him and Donovan. And Donovan, for those who don't know, Donovan, this book is told in 2 perspectives, Monica's and Donovan. So that's why I get tickled, giddy, happy all at the same time when I had that young man, here's his picture, who came up to me in public and said, I finished reading your book, because he won my book in a giveaway. Matter of fact, majority of the students that day were males who received that book. And I was so, and when I wrote it, I was just writing, and it just turns out awesomely. Like the fact that I have a middle grade novel that's told in 2 different perspectives is super dope. Donovan is off, and Donovan almost gets into a fight. Now, mind you, both him and Monica are not fighters, but don't push me because I'm close to the edge. So there's a scene where I want to say it was recess time, and one of the guys had something disrespectful to say about Monica. And the way Donovan forgets everything his mother taught him to allow somebody to get under his skin. But his thing is this boy disrespected my girl, and I'm not having that. So he gets pulled. I want to say Coach Baker was doing duty that day. Like he was doing recess duty, and pulls Donovan to the side, and they have a heart-to-heart about what's going on with you. Like you weren't focused during track practice. Now you about to fight somebody. I'm not saying everybody has to come to you and tell you all their stories. Matter of fact, as teachers, we sometimes am glad that not everybody wants to come us and tell us, because y'all be telling us some stuff. Nevertheless, that students can trust you, that students can come to you and say, you know what, I'm really struggling with something. Or when they're pouting in the hallway and saying, oh my gosh, nothing's wrong with me. Or no, this is the classic one. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong. And there's something wrong, and you finally get it out of them. And I used to tell mine who acted they didn't want to talk to me. I would say, well, you don't have to talk to me, but you need to talk to somebody, because you are upset. You're lying to yourself when you say you're not. So that is definitely a classic scene. And of course, you have some more scenes when he's talking to the whole team, Coach Baker, because again, there's a championship meet scene in Retreat. And then it's not a huge spoiler. That's why I don't mind sharing it. But what's going to be happening, because Coach Baker is so successful with the middle school track program, he ends up moving on to high school.